God, I hope it's not next week. I know I'm stacked on the 12th. And I know I have jewelry all day on the 19th.
Right.
So I'm not stacked on the 12th.
No, we won't commit.
I'm not stacked on the 12th with jewelry. I'm stacked for the other line. So, all right, here we go. Are we going in? We're live?
Hello.
Carolyn, we got to get a grip on what we're doing.
We have to get a grip on, having our private conversations, like not right before a show, right? Sorry, guys.
Anyway, we are live. Say hello, guys, if you're here. I know we are a little early compared to what we normally do. Just crazy schedule that Carolyn and I were just talking about. So I don't see anybody. I hope they're here. V can let us know if they're here. But we thought this week, what are we going to do? We thought, let's take stuff we already know you love.
Right.
Let's kind of reinvent it, put some different stones into it, put a couple different twists on it. And that's why this week was our reinvention week, right, Carolyn?
Right.
It's all about designs that we've loved over the years.
Yes. And it's not just new stones, right? It's like taking an element that you've been loving and suddenly turning it into a necklace, right?
Yes.
Or an enhancer. So, we love to add new gemstones, and you do too. And we get so much feedback, but you also tell us, I would love a necklace to match that earring. I would love, a ring to match that bracelet. So that's what we're trying to do here. So I think, Carol-Ann, this is such a great show for everybody to treat themselves before you start treating everybody else. But also, isn't it good to know we've got some great gift picks and great gift price points. And it's good to know that when you choose a gift, you're giving a true favorite, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're giving a true favorite. You're giving genuine sterling silver, genuine gemstones. And that feels really good in a beautiful presentation, right? We don't even talk about that all the time, but beautiful presentation, beautiful box, velvet pouch, anti-tarnish, they got the romance card in there. So it's a beautiful presentation, but let's get started on something that is very, very meaningful to Carolyn and I, because we are going to start at a place of friendship.
Right.
And you know what, Carolyn and I, although we haven't been friends for our whole lives, it felt that way when we met each other. It was very strange. It was a little kismet. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. I'm going to start with this friendship ring. It's a 3-stone ring, right? And as Carolyn and I were talking before the show, past, present, and future, right? Because these friends stay with us a lot of times throughout our life. That 3-stone setting, Carolyn, is beautiful because it gives you coverage on the top of your finger.
Right.
This is R1630. It's $62. Guys, you know the drill. We're going to be giving you a code in a little bit that you can use till 3 p.m. tomorrow. This ring comes in rhodonite, orange spiny, green turquoise, lapis, and sleeping beauty turquoise. So go put that R number in, that R1630. You can see the other colors, but it's just, Carolyn, the perfect size. It can be stacked, right?
Yes, and it's been our most popular band ring because, it's great on its own with those beautiful gemstones. It has rope detail, which is a symbol of friendship and loyalty. But you, our collectors, have asked me over the years to bring, this into, new stones, new gemstones. So I don't even know. We've maybe done 20 gemstones in this ring because it's so, so popular. And I know also that you love to stack them. It's truly stackable. It packs a punch on its own. Don't get me wrong, right out of the box. It's a favorite, it's a great ring, but it's very stackable as well. And comfy.
And I think just not stackable with itself. You could probably stack this with other rings you have, right? I mean, It's just an easy to use ring, makes it super easy as a gift. And again, before the discount, guys, $62 is a nice price point. So you can be giving something beautiful and you don't have to break the bank. But we don't only have the ring, friendship ring. I was so thrilled, Karen, and you heard me ask you this before the show. We have friendship earrings, guys.
They're brand new. Yes.
I love this. So this is, again, the 3 stones, but do we just talk about past, present, and future? Done in that very linear design, Carolyn. I love that you didn't do it as a little hoop, that you can really put this on. You can see it. There's a presence, there's a dangle, and there's the matching aspect. So this is the malachite dangle. This is E12189. It's currently $99. It's not going to be. Let me tell you the other colors this comes in. It comes in green turk, orange spiny, lapis, rhodonite, and sleeping beauty turquoise. So maybe, your friend loves sleeping beauty, but you like lapis or orange spiny. You each have one, right, in the color you like, or you get the same color. But I love that you can see it, Carolyn.
I love it too. Dottie is so funny. She said she's embarrassed to confess how many friendship rings she has. But Dottie, you don't have an earring, right? So this is a brand new earring to add to the collection, which is great. And I think it's neat to give the whole friendship idea as an earring, because, if you're worried about, ring size for your nieces or your granddaughters, you don't have to worry about that with an earring.
Right.
I'm getting some major glare here.
Woo, the sun just rose on you, Carolyn. You just
we had 8 inches of snow here in the mountains yesterday, and I think it's just like reflecting off all the snow. Sorry, guys. Back to the friendship.
Okay, so you guys,
here's my best friend Bill adjusting my light. Okay, scoot that over a little bit.
This is what happens when you're live, people. We're rolling. We're just rolling.
I think it's the other way.
All right, so I'm going to move on. So
we'll move on.
We did the ring. We did the earrings. Let's complete it. Let's do the trifecta here. We have, and Carolyn, this was so pretty. You guys have to understand, like, as much as I've worked with the line, sometimes I open things up for the first time, Carolyn, and I'm like, wow. This is I just want you to see the size of this and how easy this is going to be to stack. This is the malachite oval rope cuff. This is B892. It's 3/8 of an inch thick. It's currently $149. We're giving you a discount. This also comes in green turk, orange spiny, rhodonite, sleeping beauty turquoise, and lapis. Guys, I just love. Just pop it right on the wrist. Oh my gosh. It's such a beautiful size. It's, I love my big cuffs. Don't get me wrong, but look at the stack I've got going here, guys. How pretty is all of that?
Look at that. I mean, your pear-shaped cuff has the straight edge. It's not a graduated cuff, and same with the friendship bracelet. It just has a slight graduation. So that's why it stacks so well. But it's always just perfect on its own. If I know a lot of my nieces, a lot of my my relatives, they love to wear a little more minimalistic jewelry, I would call it. So this is a great gift idea, and this, along with the ring, has been just such a popular piece. And our collectors come back for new stones time and time again. And I love you all. You tell me, which stones you'd like to see in the friendship bracelet and the friendship ring. So I'm going to sit back here. I'm better back here. Okay.
You look great. You look great. Your sun lit up, Carolyn. So that was the friendship series. I just showed you a ring, a cuff, and the earrings. We're going to throw it over to Carolyn now.
Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. Where should I start? I think I'm going to start with the brand new. So this isn't based on any favorite, but we knew that you would love it. Look at this.
Beautiful.
This is the Thunderbird necklace. It's black onyx. It's on a black leather cord. Beautiful, what I call our desert pearls. So oxidized, but also highly polished sterling silver beads on black leather. It's a true necklace. So this doesn't remove. It's not an enhancer. I just want to be clear about that. But look how cool that is. And we have a brand new ring coming up. I'll talk about that next.
Oh,
isn't that cool?
So, Carolyn, is the Thunderbird like a mythical, spiritual?
Yes. It's not a real bird, but it carries so much magic and so much power. So imagine the Thunderbird carries a lake on his back. Now this one's black onyx. So, but we've got it also in red jasper. And by the way, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, talk about a beautiful lake on its back. When it flaps its wings, the much needed rain falls from its back. When it opens and closes his eyes, he creates the lightning. And when he opens and closes his beak or her beak, she creates the thunder. This has such an amazing presence. You're going to love the weight on this. If you're new to us, I don't think we told you yet, all of these pieces are cast out of sterling silver. So they're not stamped out of sheets of sterling silver. There is such substance to each of these. And there's even an arrowhead motif on every one of the feathers, which is a symbol of direction and purpose and strength. This is, I'm just going to give you the item number. It's N12924. It's 17 inches, but it has a 3-inch extender, so it can take you up to 20. A great gift idea, I think, for guys as well, right? Very cool.
Absolutely. There's so much detail in that sterling.
Right.
Carolyn.
And you have it in black onyx, red jasper, or Sleeping Beauty turquoise. N12924. Right now it's $249 on the leather with the sterling silver beads, so you get a full necklace, but it's not going to be that once we give you the code. Isn't that fabulous? Should I move to the ring, Caroline?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Go ahead, because that is stunning. You can see that. I love a statement ring like that, Carolyn.
Look at that. I mean, is that powerful or what? Bill and I were inspired to create this ring when we saw you in Santa Fe, actually that same weekend, Caroline.
Really?
Yes. I mean, the whole idea of doing a symbolic piece, an animal figure or critter, something very important that not only, sits on one finger, but overlaps, the fingers next to it. It's almost like, back to the trend of the 2-finger ring, but it is very comfortable. You don't have to order up a size. You can see it has a true to size shank on it, but the same beautiful silver elements are here. No gemstones, but that beautiful Navajo flower is incorporated into this. I love this sizes 5 through 11. Who does that, right?
Nobody.
I mean, we do that so you can, you can buy this for anyone on your list. It's R12640. And right now it's $179. It's not going to be that once Carol-Ann spills the beans. Isn't it great though? Okay, so here it's the same size, guys. So it's 1.25 inches side to side and 1.5 inches top to bottom. So you can see they're the same size.
I mean, and when you have that Thunderbird ring on, you're going to get comments. People are going to ask you. I mean, that is just one of those see it across the room stunning pieces that you're going to get questions on, right? And you can tell a great story about it.
This is not glove friendly. I would wear it outside my glove.
Right. Oh yeah.
To dinner.
I love that idea, Carolyn.
Yes. So tree lighting.
I love that idea. All right. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing some people asking about some stuff. Just so you know, when Carolyn and I give the number, you can go to that number and see it. I know Julie's asking about the malachite. I'm sorry, Carolyn. I just wanted to put that in there real quick. But that is E12189, Julie. You can find a close-up shot of it there. But this, Carolyn, this is stunning.
Okay, let's stick with the thematic, meaningful animals in our life. This is our brand new deer enhancer. You have loved our horses. You have loved our bears. You have loved our turtles. You've loved our birds and hummingbirds. Look at how beautiful this is. I took it off my chain just to show you how amazing the detail is. This is hand carved in picture jasper. So it's 2 inches top to bottom, 1.5 inches side to side. So that's a huge amount of picture jasper, hand carved, set into sculpted sterling silver with that beautiful, rack. So this is the buck, right? And there's a beautiful symbol in the back, gentleness. I don't know about you. I love sitting here in the morning and watching this herd of 10 deer come and, just grace my morning, and they look at me like, you're up already? We had some trees cut down seriously, we had some trees cut down the other day to be more fire wise. And this one deer was crossing the driveway and Bill said, she's looking at you like, wait, where's my refuge? Like, where's my favorite tree? It's gone. We still have hundreds, but I just think it's a blessing. And we have one buck who lives in the backyard, and aren't we blessed to live with nature?
Yes.
Yes.
We have lots of deer where I live.
I know.
That struck me about that piece was the silver work, Carolyn.
Yes.
Not that the cabochon isn't gorgeous, but the sterling silver work on that is stunning. The way it has been done to create the face.
Yes.
It's so artistic. I just thought it was really artistic.
Well, the integration of the cast sterling silver and the hand-carved picture jasper, I mean, that's artwork,
Yes.
That doesn't come from a machine,
Exactly.
That is true handcrafting. So this is so beautiful. Again, it's an enhancer. So I had it on this chain, and that's a pretty substantial chain. I could put it on leather. I'm just going to open this up. I could put it on, a long piece of leather. I think it would be really cool worn long over a sweater, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Open that up so you can see.
Absolutely on that one, completely.
Yep.
Karen.
So
it's big enough that it won't get lost. Like it definitely.
Right, P12493. Not only does it come in picture jasper, but also lapis. Can you believe it?
No, lapis would be gorgeous.
Tiger's eye, if you love that deeper brown, brown, and black agate. So great, brand new today, brand new for you. And it's $199, but it's not going to be.
Nope, it's not going to be. And speaking of, it's not going to be. How about we give the discount, guys? And guys, I need you to remember, this is only for you guys who take the time to, hang with Carolyn and I through our madness of us pretending we know what we're doing over here on this platform. So I am going to give you the discount code. Are you ready? And it's so great because I need you to remember this is new stuff. Our discount code this week is Reinvent30. So everything is going to be at a 30% discount. I know Thea is going to run that discount code across the screen, but what does that mean for you guys? So I'm going to go back and just give you a little, if I can get my papers straightened out here. That means that friendship ring that was $62 is now $43.40. The earrings go from $99 to $69.30. And that, hold on, waiting. Let me find my, the friendship cup goes from $149 to $104.
Wow. That's amazing. That is a must have. If you don't have that friendship cup, you'll feel the cast, you'll feel the weight of it, but it's also very adjustable. And because it comes in the 3 sizes, it makes a great gift idea. Let me run through some of the things I've talked about. The Thunderbird ring, powerful ring. It was $179. Now it's $125.30.
That's a lot of sterling silver.
Can you believe it? Yeah. The matching necklace on the leather with the sterling silver beads was $249. Now it's $174.30, and it also comes in red jasper and Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And the deer that I just mentioned was $199, and now it's $139.30 in picture jasper, lapis, tiger's eye, and black agate.
Remember, guys, new stuff, and a lot of this, Carolyn, you can only get here with us, right?
Right.
Yeah, most of this you can only get here with us. So 30% discount till 3 p.m. tomorrow. By the way, AmericanWestJewelry.com. If you're new here, I didn't do my housekeeping, Carolyn. AmericanWestJewelry.com. The site will come up. You'll see a turquoise box. You'll click on AWJ Live. And in there will be the whole selection of everything that you can get a 30% discount on with the code Reinvent30. That code you see the streaming across the screen there. So I'm excited about this because I am going to be moving into a stone I love, guys. I hope you love it. It's ruby zoisite.
Yeah,
Carolyn,
someone just asked about that. I think that was, Lynn Marie said, can we please see your ruby zoisite ring?
there you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. I'm going to take it off and hold it up for you. So this is the pear cut rope ring, R1579. Again, type that code in up on the box with the hourglass, and you can see anything else that comes up, because this also comes in labradorite, snowflake obsidian, kingman turquoise, orange spiny, blue lace agate, and charoite. It was $99. It is now $69.30, guys, for this genuine gemstone, genuine sterling silver with that rope design, that sign of friendship going all the way around it.
You know what, Carolyn, this was what I designed to become the next evolution of what all of you have loved, with the 5-stone cuff bracelet and the oval ring that matches that, the classic look. To do it in a pear shape, which I think is very flattering to the hand. You know, you can point it up, point it down, and then really explode, really, enhance it with a bigger, bolder rope design, that symbol of friendship and loyalty. But this one has a little more high polish. You remember the first time we met in our little coffee shop, and you said you love pieces that, you love the oxidation, but you also love the pieces that have a lot of high polish, because you can wear them in a more contemporary way.
They're very transitional.
Yeah, with your silver pieces, they're great transition pieces.
Yeah. So, I mean, this one's so pretty. They're all going to look different, but that green, I just want to throw back again. How great would that be with the malachite earring?
Yes,
because you have that purple and green together. Moving on to some pear-shaped dangle earrings. These are beautiful. When I pulled these out of my sample box, Carolyn, guys, look at these ruby zoisite earrings. So real traditional with that rope design around them. You've got the oxidation on there. They're such a nice size. They're 1 7/8 vertical. That's from the top to the bottom here. Carolyn, you have that beautiful leverback. I always say Carolyn doesn't go to the leverback store. Carolyn creates her own leverbacks that are always comfortable, that mesh beautifully with the design on the earring. I'm going to take this one off. You can see these on your, even if you have like longer hair, and they're not heavy, guys.
They're so comfortable.
Down to $139.30. I always say this about earrings. I know it's stupid to me to say, but you got to remember you're getting 2 cabochons,
right? And
sterling silver twice, and everything twice, and that's why. Oh my gosh, Carolyn, that is so pretty.
And this is not an exact match to the ruby zoisite cuff and ring, that you talked about, which has the bigger rope detail, but it all works together. It's got the same elements. It's got a smaller rope detail. It's got beautiful scalloping around it with the sunrise symbol of happiness. Yeah, so it all works just beautifully together. I'm really a stickler when it comes to the weight of earrings, and I live in this earring. I've got it in serpentine. I've got it in orange spiny. We've never done it in ruby zoisite.
It is. And even the back, guys, I just want to show you, if you're new here and you're joining it, look how beautifully done this is. Even the back of the earring. I mean, absolutely. You can feel really good about it. If you're giving this as a gift, you can feel really, really good about it. Again, that comes down to $139.30 with our Reinvent 30 discount code. So we've done ruby zoisite. Are we moving on to you?
Did you do the cuff, Carolyn?
The cuff. Hold on. I missed the cuff. I have our numbers wrong, Carolyn.
That's okay. That's all right. That's what I'm here for.
I missed the cuff. Oh boy, guys, I'm telling you. So here we go. I have my cuff now caught on everything in my wrist. Thank you. Okay. So staying on track with ruby zoisite, guys, take a look at this. This is the pear cut. This is a limited edition. So if you love this, you need to get, boy, I picked the right color for my nails this week, didn't I?
Oh, you did. Perfect.
This is B870, normally $329. It comes down to $230 30. So you have 3 of the stones in there. You have that beautiful rope design. This is my favorite, this open cuff design here, Carolyn. I love it. It keeps it lightweight. It keeps it airy. It keeps it so easy to just pop onto your wrist and adjust it from the bottom. Look at that.
There you go. And the gemstones stay at the top, right? I love this too with the what I call flip-flop pairs, you know, so they just kind of nest together so beautifully. So like I said, this was my vision to become the next, you know, must-have cuff collection, actually. Classic collection in your personal collection, because you love the 5-stone cuff and the matching pieces. So I love this pear shape. I love that we've done a little bit more high polish, and it comes in 3 sizes. So that's what's, you know, where do you go? You know, can you shop for 3 sizes in cuff bracelets in a store? Not very often, but you can with us. And then you just gently, you know, customize it to the back, like Caroline was saying. You know, you never want to bend it where the gemstones are set on top. But just like the ring that you presented, the cuff is available in so many other gemstones too.
Right. So now it's available, and just like the ring, as Carolyn said, blue lace agate, labradorite, charoite, snowflake obsidian, orange spiny, and Kingman Turk. Again, this ruby zoisite was $329. It's now $230. Is that right? $230.30. I'm definitely going to be wearing glasses next time we do this, Carolyn. I'm missing things. I definitely need my glasses on. But I love what you just said, that you can't go into a jewelry store and get 3 sizes. I also have to say, where I live here on the East Coast, I have never seen ruby zoisite in a jewelry store. So this is the place to get it, guys.
Yeah, and you're loving it. Dottie just asked for an enhancer in ruby, because we've done squash blossoms in ruby zoisite, but not an enhancer. And you know, it is such a work of art to cut the rough material, to then figure out, you know, how to capture the beauty of the purple and the green in each cabochon as you cut them. And our artists are amazing. Look at that. So you're getting a beautiful combination of green and purple in each of your pieces. They're not, but yours is going to be a one of a kind, guys, right? Remember that. We don't create these. We don't cook them up. We don't paint them. We don't create, you know, it's what Mother Nature gives us to work with. And that's what I think is so much fun, because you open the box, or you know, the person you're giving a gift to opens the box, and they're like, oh, wow. You know, it's like magic.
Yeah. Really. And Marcy's just saying ruby zoisite, I think, is a new primary color. It goes with everything. Yes. Marcy, I was just going to say, so if you're a malachite collector, right, they go perfectly together, because you have the green, you have the purple. It is a great neutral. It's a great base. I love that comment.
Yes. And so Dottie's saying, why don't we do the earring that you showed as an enhancer in ruby? Yep. She's got it in other colors. Yep. Great idea.
Dottie is going to be a consultant hired next. You're going to be seeing Dottie here. There's going to be 3 of us.
All right. Wow. Should we jump to some Kingman?
Yes.
Let's jump over to Arizona, to the Kingman mine, which, I mean, this, when you say you get your samples, Caroline, and you're just like, they take your breath away. Same happened with me, because, you know, we talk about, okay, we know you love this button earring, you know, the classic Navajo style that has the wonderful, beautiful leaf motif that wraps around the gemstone, and bead elements to give you that, you know, that hint of high polished sterling silver. We've done this in an earring. So back to, you know, the whole positioning of this event, the earring that you loved. And it's part of the group, guys. So that is E2383. The earrings, button earring is $99. This comes, the earring, the bracelet, and the necklace I'm going to show you, all in black onyx, orange spiny, and Kingman turquoise, iconic American turquoise from Arizona. This bracelet feels so good. I weighed this, you know, and I can't legally tell you what yours is going to weigh, but mine was over 25 grams.
Wow.
That's how important this is.
A lot of turquoise.
Oh, these are 6mm stones. To give you an idea of scale, I'm just going to put the tennis bracelet that we love next to it. All right. So this is more, I wouldn't call it a tennis bracelet. I'd call it a link bracelet. This is called the Kingman Turquoise Round Cut Cabochon bracelet. And it's very, very limited because it's got 16 gemstones, beautiful fold over clasp, all that sterling silver. Right now, it's B12812. That's the number. Right now, it's $399, but you're getting it for $239.40. Genuine Kingman turquoise from Arizona in that iconic bluish, soft blue green that we love about Kingman. It's also available in black onyx and orange spiny. Isn't that fabulous?
It is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, we're looking at it through the monitor. The stones are huge.
Look at how beautifully matched they are too.
Cabochon.
Yeah, and the beautiful fold over clasp.
I love the fold over clasp.
I was at the Kingman mine and I saw, in one vein, it was olive green, then it was blue green, then it was soft blue green, and that was blue, So, I know I mention this a lot, but I just think it's so important to know that we don't dye our turquoise. This is genuine turquoise. So first of all, we have to make sure we have, the turquoise in the color, the rough material to create these pieces and match them so beautifully. So this is truly a limited edition piece. So again, B12812, small, average, or large. I'm wearing the small. It has 16 stones and it's over 25 grams of silver. I mean, total weight. Now, okay, so talking about that, look at this necklace.
So good.
Oh my gosh. Same detail with that beautiful leaf and wonderful sterling silver bead motifs. And it's kind of like your favorite bracelet. Like just like this bracelet doesn't roll over or kink, this necklace doesn't either. It's like a tennis necklace. I mean, it's fluid. It's not a plaque, so it moves beautifully, but it drapes just so elegantly. Let me tell you this. It's N12813, original price, which is a bargain because you're getting 37 Kingman turquoise 6mm stones, 37 stones. Mine weighed 54.5 grams.
My gosh.
20 inches, but I could have made it a little, I'm wearing it shorter. It's got a little bit of adjustability. So I would say you can go 16 to 20 on this one. Originally $9.99, worth every penny. Remember, 37 genuine stones. Now $699.30. Not only in Kingman turquoise, but also black onyx and orange spiny oyster shell. And what about the easy pay too, the payment options? I mean,
yeah, so you guys, you have payment options. I think if you do Shopify, or I got to remember, I don't have my paperwork in front of me, but you have the option when you're paying to pay on easy pay. So for easy payment style, right? So if that is like the necklace you've been wanting, you know what I mean? That is an amazing turquoise necklace. That's a great way to do it, to spread that payment out. But Carolyn, I'm so glad you said it was a limited edition, because the other element is that you're very picky about making sure you're only accepting a certain range of color, right?
Absolutely. And quality. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And when you're matching 37 stones in a necklace, and it can range from olive green to brighter blue.
Right.
That's a trick. And then back to the bracelet, which was B12812, 16 stones. And look how great they are together, because we want it to be, this beautiful Kingman, vignette for you. Speaking of vignettes, I mean, here's another idea, maybe you want to give the necklace as a Christmas gift and keep the bracelet as a birthday gift, or, vice versa. That you're getting Kingman turquoise. They're limited editions, so you want to get them now, but they're going to be beautiful in the way they coordinate.
Right, right. Or if you have an anniversary coming up, that might be the best hint to drop to your husband by 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Or your kids, right?
Or your kids.
Yes.
Or your kids.
You can always put it in your wish list, but you can't wish for long because it expires at 3 o'clock, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to a very tried and true design. This teardrop shape I'm wearing around my neck here. You guys love this.
Yes.
It's always very popular for us. So this is the orange spiny open teardrop pendant. It's an enhancer. Okay. P12254, $99 normally, now $69.30. I mean, so beautiful to give the enhancer. I cannot, I know I've said it before, I can't go back to a regular pendant anymore, Carolyn. I love your enhancers so much. This one comes in white howlite, malachite, green turk, lapis, and sleeping beauty turquoise. Again, $99 down to $69.30. So what a beautiful gift to give somebody. And just want to throw in there while I'm here, you know, we have matching earrings, guys. So that is E2382, normally 114. These are now $79.80. They come in those same choices. If you're going to do a matching set between the enhancer and the earrings, white howlite, malachite, green turk, lapis, and sleeping beauty. Again, this is E2382. So if you want to give somebody a matching set, Carolyn, that is 70 and 70. That's $100. It's $150, but that's a matching set. You're getting three cabochons in that matching set, and all
that's our most popular earring ever. And we've done it in so many gemstones. So these are new gemstones exclusive to our site. But you know, we've done the enhancer with some fringe dangles on it. But this is the first time we've done it just, you know, a pure enhancer. If you don't like, you know, all that other stuff going on, this is a day in and day out, grab and go, perfect, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to, you know, the gym, running errands, you name it, it's always going to be right. And I loved how you put it up so closely, and we saw the beautiful engraving in the sterling silver, the sun rays symbol, symbol of constancy and happiness. Yeah. So there's so much joy in these pieces. Isn't that fabulous?
And they shimmer when you have that engraving that reflects in everything, a little bit of oxidation. Put it on any chain you have. You guys have all seen this chain before, the bead and link chain. We've done it on here. I just put it on there. It's very simple, but it's just always that great pop of color. So you have the earring if you want it. You have the pendant if you want it, guys. This comes down to $69.30. The earrings come down to $79.80.
Wow.
So
amazing.
So what are we moving on to?
We're going to jump over to Sleeping Beauty, back to Arizona.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention, I did see somebody who is going to go broke because it's her birthday. It's her birthday in December. And yes, you have every right to treat yourself because turquoise is one of December's birthstones. So go for the Kingman or go for what I'm going to show you with the Sleeping Beauty. Genuine Sleeping Beauty.
Carolyn, did you see Ola said, or your dog or your cat gifting you? That's yeah.
They need some help, right? They don't know what to buy.
I love that. I love that.
So I've shown you the Kingman turquoise in this statement necklace. Now look at this fabulous Sleeping Beauty. It's a bit more petite. It's not an enhancer. I'm going to get a little closer. You can see it's a cluster of Sleeping Beauty gemstones on a chain, so it doesn't move. It's our beautiful chain of alternating oxidized rope detail and polished silver. And I've got it kind of choker style because I wanted to layer it. But just so you know, this comes right out of the box at 20 inches. I just, decided to make it a little shorter because I could, because it's an open length chain.
I love that.
I moved the lobster claw clasp along the chain to make this happen. So you can do whatever you want to do, but you can go as long as 20 inches. 5mm stones. Aren't they beautiful? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Aren't they gorgeous?
I
So
love that you're giving that option. Like, it's so different from your Kingman turquoise on here. Everybody has a different taste. Everybody's looking for different price ranges for a gift. That's noticeable. I love that you can just right in the collar there of that open
yes,
collared shirt. I love that.
yes. And so I'm going to give you the number on the necklace, which is N12873. I mean, I can't even believe we're doing Sleeping Beauty and sterling silver for $199 originally. Now it's $139.30. My goodness, what a great gift idea. And you can, everything comes with the romance card, beautifully boxed. But then to be able to say, this is from the Kingman mine, the most beautiful, or the Sleeping Beauty mine, the most beautiful turquoise ever mined in America, so coveted by people around the world that the mine is closed, right? Because it's the highest gem quality turquoise. So what a beautiful holiday gift or birthday gift. I think it's just stunning. So $139.30, and that includes the chain. So just so you know, the pendant or the centerpiece is about 3/4 of an inch side to side and a 1/2 inch top to bottom. Sleeping Beauty pieces don't have to be huge to pack a punch because the quality and the clarity of the turquoise is just so stunning. I'm going to move to the matching earrings. Oh, it also comes in char white and orange spiny, if I didn't mention that. Okay, here we go. Now we've got twice as many gemstones on the earring. 10 gemstones on the Sleeping Beauty earring that matches the necklace I just showed you. And these, I had to do a double take and make sure I had them on because they're so comfy, even with all that gemstone presence and sterling silver presence. Aren't they fabulous? I mean,
they are beautiful. That's the thing. I mean, obviously you and I love jewelry, and I wear jewelry just about every day. But even if I'm just running out, I always have an earring on.
Yes,
Carolyn,
yes.
always have an earring on. So I have more earrings than anything else. I bet we all do.
Yes.
I love that option of having the Sleeping Beauty up against my ear like that. Yes, even against black. You know what I mean? It just looks great.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I was just reminded, yes, turquoise does pick up your mood. Does many other things too. Native Americans believe it brings you a long, healthful life. The Zuni people would believe that a beautiful strand of turquoise was worth several prize ponies. The Apache people would attach turquoise to their arrows to fly true. And it was the first gemstone used by man as an adornment. So, I mean, it goes way back, not only here in the Southwest, but worldwide. And that's why the Sleeping Beauty mine is closed, because everybody wanted it. So this earring is E12803. Originally, for 10 gemstones of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, $179. Now it's $125.30 with the code. And it also comes in char white and orange spiny, as did the necklace. So what's that code again, Caroline? I'm not good with that detail.
Reinvent 30.
Okay.
And V is running it along the bottom of this live.
Great.
So you guys
There you
will
go.
never miss it. You know what Donnie wrote? That would be a great necklace to exercise in. Love her. Love her. Anyway. Okay. So Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Carolyn's decked out in that. Okay. We are going to move on to our final pieces, I should say, right? Because it's not just one. So where I'm going to go next and where we're going to end is on my wrist with these tennis bracelets. So Carolyn, first of all, the fold over clasp. I mean, come on, that makes it so easy, right? To take on, to get off. You can do it by yourself. So tennis bracelets, guys, that layer beautifully. So I have the sterling silver one on here. I'm going to give you the number for that. That is B1381, normally $140, now $98. Who doesn't need just a great sterling silver bracelet to layer with everything else? Even if you're somebody, you're giving a gift and you're like, I don't know what stone she likes. This is the way to go. The sterling silver is the way to go. And that fold over clasp, guys, just makes it so easy to put on and take off by yourself, right, Carolyn?
That's right. And, you know, I love this bracelet. You know, many of you have picked this up on QVC. We're doing new gemstones here for you because it's so great. You've been loving it. It's highly rated. Not only does it have great gemstone presence all the way around, but I love the silver presence. High polished sterling silver, as well as our beautiful concha or native flower. In fact, I'm wearing a small, and mine weighed over 13 grams.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So there's really a great, fabulous amount of sterling silver in this piece too. And with all the gemstones available, what a great kind of common theme to choose as a gift. I think you and I, Carolyn, we decided the friendship ring or cuff and this bracelet were our gift picks, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because they're almost like no-brainers. It's not like a person has to be an avid collector or want a huge thick cup. They can wear this every day. They work for everybody. I'm wearing one in Chrysocolla, guys. So that's a new color, right? For the friendship bracelet. Carolyn and I each have, let me give the colors here, Carolyn. So
okay. I've got my rhodonite on, but hold on, guys, because you're not going to believe the choices you're going to have to make. Good thing you have until 3 o'clock tomorrow.
So,
you know, the girly girl on your list, the one who prefers, you know, more of the denim colors, the one who wears more black and white. We've got it all. So we've got
anybody's favorite color. I think we got it covered, Carolyn. B1381, guys. Type that number in and you'll see a selection come up that you can get a closer look for. Sometimes it's hard for Carolyn and I with lighting and all to show you. Normally $140, $98 comes in white howlite, thulite, pink opal, malachite, chrysocolla, black onyx, larimar, lapis, rhodonite, and charoite. So I think we got basically the whole color spectrum there covered with those colors, Carolyn.
We do. And, you know, and if you've got a couple of them already, hey, why don't you just tell your kids or your grandkids, you know what? I don't have a Chrysocolla yet, but I would sure like it if you're wondering, or charoite, right? To add to my collection, or pink opal. I mean, we've got some really exotic gems, you know, in this assortment of, because you've loved this tennis bracelet so much. And that's what we do. We try to bring you new in the silhouettes that you love. So yeah, put the word out, because I mean, $98 for a sterling silver tennis bracelet with all these genuine gemstones. I mean,
that you can put on yourself.
If they were thinking about sending you a wreath or a bouquet or a box of chocolates, I mean, all that adds up, right?
Yeah, Carolyn, you're right, because for $98, if you were even thinking sometimes a bottle of wine and something else, that can be $60, $70. This is something they'll have forever, right? And they'll remember you. I always say jewelry's that memory keeper. They'll remember you gave it to them. And it's just a great, useful, everyday wearable piece. Stack them up on your wrist like we have. You will love that. So let's recap, guys, just so you know.
Okay.
Reinvent 30 is the discount. You are getting 30% off of all these items today. That very many of them are limited. They've been reinvented in some way. They're brand new. 30% discount till 3 p.m. tomorrow. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Yes.
So should we call out some pricing? Because you're not going to believe it, right?
Yeah.
If you're wondering about my Kingman necklace, right? 37 gemstones, Kingman turquoise, was $9.99. Now it's $6.99.30. The matching bracelet, B12812, was $3.99. Now it's $239.40. I mean, I could go on, but you're going to see it all when you put it in your cart and add the code, and you're not going to believe it. I mean,
so many of these are below $100. Don't forget that ring that we started off with. I have to find my paper. What did that come down to, Carolyn? $43.40.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we have something, a price range for everybody, whether it's for you or whether it's for a dear friend. But thank you guys for joining
Yes.
Carolyn and I again.
Yes. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch about our next jewelry party, right? I
Exactly.
wouldn't call it a show.
I think
Thank
it'll
you
be
all.
before Christmas, right? You and I don't, you can see how organized Carolyn and I are.
We go day by day.
We absolutely do. Thanks, guys. Carolyn,
Love
I'll be
you.
talking to you. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.